Oh man, that's a great sounding bit of music, and then it busts into a super compressed metal riff, although I looked at the song and it's not too bad a song. I'm not so huge into metal anymore as I used to be, but oh, hey guys, name's Fen, playing some Insanity's Crescendo. Let's just get into it here. Which is a thing I say for some reason, I guess. Loading, blah 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 weather, hell bent for leather. Yeah, so one thing I should do is steal the plant of life, but I can't do that yet. Oh. Now, I left off, I've got all 5 scrolls of labyrinth, and I now have to figure out what they do. So allow me to start up my second machine with another monitor here. Whoa, my monitor's going crazy. Boy, I sure hope this old thing doesn't die, because I'm not going to be able to afford another one. Anyways, so pretty much the first scroll here claims, well, the scrolls are 5. Well, I guess that's true. So although only 3 tell the truth. So, but then there's this other scroll that claims the first one is you know, so let's just determine. Okay, only 1 of the scrolls tells the truth. The first scroll aims to deceive. Well, that's actually not true, because there's only it says there's 5 scrolls of labyrinth, and that's true. So this one must be false. So the third scroll must be false. So that means that more than one of the scrolls tells the truth. So yeah, okay, so more than one scroll tells the truth, and it also means that whatever the first one says is true. So 3 tell the truth. Only when all are united can labyrinth be overcome. Well, that's actually self-evidently true anyways. Okay, so 3 scrolls tell the truth. We already know the third one's a lie, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got, that's a lie. That's true. So the second, what does it say? To overcome the labyrinth, 4 choices have to be made. The first and last are west and north. So what is the fourth? The third scroll of the labyrinth tells the truth. So this one's also a lie. Okay, the first 2 so the first 2 choices in the labyrinth are west and south. So that's what? That's the 4th scroll that is also untrue. Meaning 1, 2, and 5 must all be true. With that knowledge in mind, I will now head off to the labyrinth, if I may, after these guys kindly move out of the place. I like solving that kind of puzzle, you know, it makes it seem like I'm doing some real work here. It's crazy. And because it's kind of fun and gives me a bit of a workout now. I think it's right up there. That is the makeout room. You're looking for the wrong place. Or whatever. Paraphrase. You don't want to go in there. That's a party killer right there. Oh, shut up. Okay. Oh, okay, lucky. Oh, hey, I didn't even... Oh, yeah. Probably want to use one of my very seldomly given water arrows to put that torch out. Okay, so we've got darkness here. Now scrolls 1, 2, and 5 are what we want. So whichever one tells me the first choice. Okay, second. The first and last are west and north. So what? Real problem with recording not wanting to with me not realizing that the numbers are yellow. Completely ruining my mood. I like to get first reactions. Because I just figured it out, but now all you guys are going to get are me saying, hey, this is what it is, but I guess I'll reenact it. So we go into the labyrinth, and oh, I have to kill this guy first. Right, that's right. I'll chuck a couple of flash bombs right in his face. Seem to have done the job for some reason. So, you go into the labyrinth, you've got your scroll, you've got your first scroll, which is true, but doesn't tell you anything. You've got your second scroll, which says the first and last choices are west and north. So you try to go... and you lose your compass in here for some reason, but west is this way, right? And then you're thinking, okay, I went west, so what's the next one? It says there are 3 consecutive choices towards west, so really that's the first, and you just go west again, and then you go north, because that's the last one, and that's absolutely all there is to it. It's just as simple as that. And, oh, shoot! There's a guy here. He's that Samoth guy that we looked into the eyes of. He's got a big bone. He's got a big bone. Oh, anyways. In the beginning there were 8 gods, 4 good and 4 evil, and their servants. They ruled the universe, and the balance was kept. But when the unavoidable war broke out, chaos spread across the land. The ferocity and enormity of the battles eventually broke the universe with a big bang into 5 parallel worlds. The gods and their servants were cast into these new universes. Many mortals perished. This is known as the Sundering. 2 of the gods were cast into our universe. They were both evil, known as the Warlock and the Trickster. Their servants, Samoth the Destroyer and Gal the Deceiver, followed. All knowledge about the other universes is lost to us. But the universe always balances itself. Appeared a new race of mortals who understood the magical powers of the world through glyphs. They called themselves the Keepers and vowed to maintain the balance. Through their efforts, they managed to capture the essences of the 2 gods into 2 magical artifacts. The essence of the Trickster was captured in the eye, and the Warlock's essence was captured in the blade. After this, the Trickster and the Warlock could not keep their immortal shape. Although they were still immortal, they had to take human form. They are known as Constantine and Isan amongst the mortals. Trickster's servant, Gal, betrayed his master after seeing him weakened. He turned against him and rose as a new god to the mortals. He is known as Master Builder and has a strong following among humans. Warlock's servant Samoth chose to stay loyal to his master. He took human form and vowed not to return to his immortal shape until his master was freed. Oh, wow. Also, give me my compass back. Like, I mean, God, I understand that. Like, I've been through the maze already. Oops, that's the wrong. Objective complete. Was that it? Oh, okay. Well, he's a guy. Okay. Hans betrayed us. It is his punishment to spend the eternity here, not dead, but not alive. He shall see everything and hear everything, but he will not be able to break free. His pain and suffering shall be endless. Okay, that didn't spawn Samoth, buddy old pal. I thought I remembered something else here. Maybe a hidden piece of loot or something. It's a crazy thing to think, and I guess I'm possibly very much mistaken, but yeah. Very interesting bit of fanon there. It's quite an interesting thing. I'm not too sure. It's somehow like it feels like it clashes with canon, although I can't quite actually point to anything that it actually does. It just kind of feels like maybe it's definitely fan-made, but at the same time it's still creative and well written. So, you know, so there's a key, and now I have to just probably run and get teleported back to the start. Except there we go. And hopefully I can just sort of avoid and evade these guys. Okay, so I've got the key of whatever it was. Possibly that one door that I couldn't get into? I don't know. Hans key. Well, I'll give it a try, and my compass has been returned to me. Hallelujah day. Holy. Whatever. Oh, FW900, do you have a common issue of having a crappy flyback transformer that makes the monitor blurry? Oh. Oh man. Once you hear these sounds for like the umpteenth time, that's a very funny word. Umpteenth. It's like one of those ye old words that sounds completely ridiculous, but it's meant to be serious. Yes, well anyways, time, then they start to get not scary and rather just sort of ho-hum and rum in the middle and humdrum and drinking rum and stuff, and can't really see where these guys are. Okay. God, just, oh, okay, calm down. Okay, that guy's going that way. Where I'm headed to is up there, above that modern art sculpture, which isn't holding that platform up at all, but it isn't because it's just its own thing, so it's this door, which has got to be the door, pardon me, and because it's really the only door left, I think. I remember something funny about this door in the wall here, like this one actually opens or something like that, or it's actually a thing, whereas the other one isn't, maybe. Don't know. Definitely something happens with that door, though. Ah, there's a bit of a gem there. It's amazing. It's pink. Join us. Well, this guy has an extremely shortened type route, and it's... Like, are you even serious? I mean, of course I have to kill this guy. It's like... Yeah, there's no light switch or anything. You just kind of... Yes. Stick your butt out there in a silly manner. There's no light switch, and it's a strangely ordinary room. Eye of Wrath. This is Hans' diary. I didn't read the title there, and let me just kind of... A few weeks ago, we finally managed to locate the blade. It's hidden in a crypt called Halls of the Damned, in the same mountains range where the mansion is located. The master thought it was safe where it was, and decided to leave it there until the preparations were complete. The master has finally succeeded in creating the perfect minions. They're immune to all attacks. The only way to destroy them is the Eye of Wrath spell that he has trusted with me, just in case I have any problems with them. I am the only mortal in this place after all. The Eye of Wrath spell is quite powerful and uses the strength of the spellcaster. Casting the spell causes the spellcaster to lose the ability to move, and the world around him slowly fade out as he loses the ability to see. During this time, he can permanently incapacitate the minions by holding his gaze on them. The spell itself lasts only a short while, after which the vision and the movement of the spellcaster go back to normal. A few days ago, a thief by the name Garrett managed to enter the crypt and steal the blade. The Lord tried to buy it from him, but he refused. Very soon our agents will recover the blade from him. We have had to speed up the plans, but it does not matter now. After all is done, the warlock shall return to his full glory, and I will be his high priest. The moon is full, but there is no moonlight. The time has come. Great days are ahead of us, if by great you mean totally evil. Oh, yeah, that was what it was. It opens like so. And how do you get into it? I don't really know. I guess you take a running start. Okay, then. Fail-o-matic. Okay, well, I don't know if this is, like, required or optional or something, but where did I get the other hand safe? Well, okay, it's another book. The Master has gone mad. I was dragged into his plans, blinded by the promises of immortality and glory. Now I understand what his real goal has been. Well, obviously. You're the one that's blind, or mad, or, yeah. Above the ground, he is a normal man, but down here in his den, he returns to being an evil god. And he has nothing but destruction on his mind. He plans to wipe out the whole universe. I have been the witness to the crescendo of his insanity. Title drop. I don't care about myself anymore. Something has to be done to stop him. I had a breakthrough when I discovered that at the time of the Sundering, each god carried a bit of the essence of their opposing god with them. I have managed to create a spell that would summon a creature from the Master's opposing god. That is the only force that can kill the Master in his weakened state, since the purification of the blade is not complete yet. I have put the trigger for the spell on the eastern platform in his lair. The spell can only be cast at his presence. I am not allowed in the lair, but I have been going in there with the aid of the teleport device. Yep, I created a while back. I just have to remember not to throw the teleport receiver too close to the walls, and not have it in my pocket either, when I activate the teleport control. Last time this mistake almost cost me my life. Telling you not to do something the engine won't quite know what to do with in a way that is amusing and entertaining. I think Samoth is already suspecting something. I have to make my final move tonight. The teleporter is back in my room in the mansion. Unfortunately, the Master has put 4 minions to guard the entrance of his lair, but I will use the Eye of Wrath spell to defeat them. I shall enter Master's lair and face him for the final showdown. The Warlock chose me because I was the most competent of the mortals. This will be his bane. I think I have an idea now. Finish what I'm set out to do. All right. I shall make my way back to yonder mansion. It truly is the greatest day. Did you write the symphony in the shed? Ah.